Hi YouTube. I'm here to show my blue-white human deck tech. Okay, so to start off, these are my one drops. I have 4 Vapor Snags. This is pretty much the blue that's in my deck. I like these because either A, I can Vapor Snag my own creature to protect them, or I can Vapor Snag their own and they lose a life for speed. I like to slow them down. I have 4 Doom Travelers, and these are really good because this is basically a 2 creature card. Whenever it dies, turn 1, they gut shot it. I get another 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying on the field. So that's really good. I have 4 Champion of the Parish. This is really good because it gets +1/+1 for every time I play human, and this whole deck is human, so this guy gets really big really fast. I have 4 Honor of the Pure, 2-drop. All white creatures you get +1/+1. I'm running 2 Thalias. It's a 2-drop, 2/1, first strike. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. These are really good, especially against control. They usually have to pay 1 more for like a Mana Leak or anything to destroy my creatures. So this is really good against red, black, and blue. Mainly for control. And the reason I'm running 2 is because there are 2 legendaries and I'm running 2 other legendaries. I'm running 2 Geist of the St. Traphs, and I'd rather just have 4 of those. I'm running 4 Elite Inquisitors. It's a 2/2 first strike vigilance, protection from vampires, werewolves, and zombies. This is the best 2-drop I could come up with because for the simple fact that it has vigilance and first strike, and it has protection from most of the cards that are out in the new set. So I like this better than Loyal Cathar and pretty much any other 2-drop that's out right now. Okay, over here I have 2 Geist of the St. Traphs. This is a really good 2/2 creature. It has hexproof, and it's 1 blue, 1 white, and 1 colorless. And whenever it attacks, you get a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying on the battlefield. This is a really good beatdown card, especially if you have an Angelic Destiny attached to it. It's pretty much unstoppable. The only way to really get rid of the Geist is pretty much a Day of Judgment. I'm running 4 Marin Crusaders. This is really good because it's double strike, protection from black and green, and Angelic Destiny on this, that's like 12 damage flying coming at you. So that's a really good beatdown card. I'm running 3 Oblivion Rings, and the reason I'm running 3 Oblivion Rings instead of 3 Fiend Hunters is because Oblivion Rings would be much harder to get rid of as opposed to getting rid of Fiend Hunters, because Fiend Hunters are creature cards, and they only remove creatures, and it's really easy to destroy a creature. With Oblivion Ring, I can get rid of like swords, artifacts, stuff that may be more of a threat. Over here, I'm running 3 Hero of the Bladeholds. I decided to run 3 instead of 4 because I'm running 3 Angelic Destinies, and they're all 4-drops, and I would much rather see Angelic Destiny than a Hero Bladehold, so I kind of evened them out, and it's worked really well for me so far. Angelic Destiny, pretty much, it's a +4/+4 first strike flying, and it's an angel, and whenever their creature dies, the enchantment goes back to your hand, so that's pretty sweet. It's pretty much a win card, and I have 1 Hero, the Bladehold, in the sideboard, mainly if I'm playing against tokens or decks that are faster than me, so I can get creatures out there because it produces tokens. Every time it attacks, you get to put 2 1/1 white spirit creature tokens on the battlefield, tapped and attacking, so that's really nice. For my mana base, I have 4 Seachrome Coasts, 4 Glacial Fortresses, 2 Moorland Haunts, and the reason I only have 2 instead of 3 is because I have a lot of, 2 white drops. I seem to be getting mana screwed a lot sometimes, or finding it hard to get the mana that I need. 2 seems to work really well in my deck, and I have plenty of creatures, so that's pretty good. I'm running 13 planes, and for the total of land, I have 23. I'm running 23 mana, and it's worked really well. Okay, for my sideboard, it's subject to change, but for right now, this is the best I can come up with. I have a Grafdigger's Cage, and basically it's a 1-drop, and creature cards can't enter the battlefield from graveyards or libraries, and that's really good, especially against Flashback, Neopod. I mean, it's really, really good. And the Torpor Orb, I'm thinking that I'm just going to replace it with another Grafdigger's Cage. The Torpor Orb is still good, though. However, for a 2-drop, creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger, which is really good against ability cards, like the zombie card that whenever it comes into play tapped, you lose 2 life. I mean, it's just good. And Neopod decks. I'm running 2 Ratchet Bombs. These are really good because it's a 2-drop and it destroys tokens. It basically just removes all tokens. So that's a must. Okay, I have these 3 cards for graveyards. It's Nil Spellbomb, 2 Purify the Grave. And basically this removes the graveyard, or removes stuff from the graveyard, so they won't be able to cast it with Snapcaster Mage or zombie creatures. It's really good getting rid of stuff that you don't want to see again. And again, like I said before, there's the Hero Bladehold. And I'm running 3 Grand Abolishers, mainly for control decks. It's a 2-drop 2/2, and you can't really do anything on my turn. It's really nice against Mana Leak, and it's like control for white, so it's pretty good. I'm also running 3 Celestial Purges. These are going to go in place of the Oblivion Rings, and these are good because it permanently gets rid of black and red permanents. Like the Titans, those can be really bad. Oblivion Ring can still be taken off the field, and they can have whatever they had exiled back, so this permanently removes them, which is really good, and it costs 1 less. Not last but not least, I have a Day of Judgment. This is to get rid of stuff like tokens or Mirrored Match, stuff that I think could be faster than my deck or just as a threat. That's a really good card to have. So yeah, this is my blue-white Haunted Human deck. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and tell me what you think.